adjustment purposes, but for purposes of really providing meaningful financial risk protection, particularly for the most important illnesses, you really need to look at these case rates case by case. Ibig sabihin, meron tayong mga sakit na talagang napakababa talaga ng case rates. At yon, baka mamaya 1,000% ang increase na kailangan mo para dyan. So, mabibitin ka talaga sa 50% increase. Halimbawa po yung dialysis. Nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyo na malaki yung increase. But that was an increase from, I believe, 2,000 pesos. And it is now over 6,000 pesos. So that is a threefold increase. Hindi po ba? So 300% increase. So this is an example of hindi talaga uubra ang simpleng 30% or 50%. So yun ang aking hiling muli sa inyo na on top of uniform increases to address inflation, kung pwede po ninyong tignan ang, let's say, top 10 diseases or top 20 diseases, kung pwede po ninyong tignan case by case at baka naman pwede pa ninyong bonggahan ang pagtaas ng case rates kasi bitin po ang 50% increase para dito.
Mr. Chair. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Kong Stella, yes. In fact, I wanted to highlight two things. The first is, ma'am, this 30%, this 50%, I know you've mentioned this, it makes perfect sense. So I just want to add 50%, 30% plus rationalization. Rationalization afterwards. Also, we're also constantly looking at the top 20 cases in terms of morbidity and mortality. Because again, we hear you loud and clear, ma'am. That's more important because talagang mas may efficiency yan eh. So, anyway, duly noted, ma'am. Yes.
Right. Salamat. And in closing, Mr. Chair, parang mahirap yata tanggapin, pasensya na po, Mr. Ledesma, na yung sinasabi po ninyo that we will do our best. Mahirap kasing tanggapin po yung we will do our best dahil yung ating current situation na napakarami po nating pera, napunta tayo sa sitwasyon na to because, unfortunately, PhilHealth did not do its best. Tama po?
Noted, Mr. Chair.
You did not do your best, therefore, you ended up having so much cash. Ibig sabihin, hindi tayo nakapag-expand ng benefits in an optimal manner. Hindi tayo nakapagbayad ng hospital in a quick way. Bagal tayo sa pag-introduce ng reforms. Yun ang mga dahilan, di ba? Tinitipid natin ang benefits, yung nga sinasabi ko, inflation adjustments lamang, rationalization, nahuli. Yun ang mga, we did not do our best despite the money being there. And in the end, ano nangyari? Kumita pa po kayo. Di ba po? So by not doing your best, you ended up being an investment bank. Yun ang nakakalungkot. Kaya sana po, at this point in time, baka naman pwedeng ma-recalibrate at sana po there is greater assurance that because you have so much cash in your hands, there is no excuse but to fulfill your mandate of providing financial risk protection to every single Filipino. So yun lang po, Mr. Chair. Maraming salamat.
Duly noted, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Kong Stella.
Yes, with the indulgence of Congressman Ray Reyes, the Chair would like to recognize Congressman Romy Akop.
Thank you. Dalawa po yung lumalabas sa social media na kami po ay pinapartangan na may kasalanan. Number one, kasalanan namin bakit wini-withdraw namin yung 89.9 billion sa PhilHealth. What can you say about this?
I disagree. I don't think it's your fault po. I disagree.
Ah,
Hindi niya po kasalanan. Yan ang view namin.
pwede ko po bang malaman para sa kaalaman ng lahat ng Pilipino, yung po bang 89.9 billion, meron po ba doon contribution ng mga Filipino na naka-enroll sa PhilHealth? Para maliwanag.
Yes, Mr. Lim Siaco.
The 89.9 billion, Mr. Chair, ay hindi po nanggaling sa direct.
Hindi galing sa contribution.
Opo.
Okay. Yun ay galing sa government subsidy.
Opo.
Okay. So in short, dun sa mga binabayad ng mga member, kahit 5 po doon, intact.
Yes,
Tama po ba?
yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. At yun ay nandoon pa rin sa inyo?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Now,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Pwede po bang i-assure nyo yung mga Pilipino na enrolled dyan na wala po sila dapat katakutan dahil yung status or financial status ng PhilHealth ay kaya pa naman? Kasi yun po ang lumalabas sa social media eh.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Kong Akop, Honorable Kong Akop, we can assure the Filipino people that PhilHealth is financially healthy and that we can continue with all of our plans on increasing and enhancing the benefit packages po. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. The other issue is that kasalanan din ng Congress kung bakit zero ang budget ng PhilHealth. What can you say about that?
Again, we disagree po. Like I said in my statement earlier, we go with the wisdom of Congress and hindi niyo po kasalanan yan po.
Gusto lang namin malaman kung wala po kayong budget, would it affect the operations of PhilHealth? Hindi po ba ninyo maibibigay yung dapat na maibigay sa mga members ng PhilHealth?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair. Having zero budget will not affect at all, will not hamper the operations of PhilHealth. And like I said earlier, with our plans to increase and enhance the benefit packages, hindi po maapekto po.
Thank you. The other reason why...
Kung ako, just to clarify,
Yeah, please.
hindi naman totally zero budget. Ang
Zero subsidy po.
Subsidy,
Yes.
not zero budget.
I stand
kasi
corrected.
medyo, yes, kasi po, yung budget po ng PhilHealth, nanggagaling po to sa 6 na sources. Tama po ba? Yung unang-una po dyan, galing po yan sa sin tax collection. Number 2, 50% ng income ng government share sa PAGCOR. Tapos another 40% from charity fund like PCSO. Ang ika-4, ito na po, yung premium contributions of members. At ang ika-5, annual appropriation of the DOH. At ika-6 lamang, yung national government subsidy. Tama po ba? So, just to clarify, wala lang po kayong government subsidy. But all the rest, nasa inyo pa rin. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Mr. Chair. I stand corrected. It's zero
So
subsidy
it's
po.
not zero budget.
Yes.
It's zero government subsidy.
Subsidy.
Okay.
Apologies po. Yes po. Very clear po.
Yes, Congressman Ako.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Some sectors na advocates ng health, what we did, what Congress did, was a violation of the law. Yung Republic Act 11223. Tama po. Why? Because of the provision na no portion of the reserve fund or income thereof shall accrue to the general fund of the national government or to any of its agencies or instrumentalities, including government-owned or controlled corporations. Yun po yung basehan nila eh. Attorney Santos, what can you say about this?
Yes, Attorney Santos, you're recognized.
Mr. Chairperson, Honorable Representative Akop, does the question pertain to the 89.9 billion transfer, Mr. Chairperson?